NBA action is coming up. And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low.
How about Robinson showing us some creativity down there to get the score?
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby, no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And Giddey gets it to go.
The handle of Giddey is something to behold.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Randall, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Brunson.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Stolen by Brunson. DiVincenzo against Dort. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. Feeds it to Robinson.
Holmgren causing so many problems just with that length out there, taking up so much ground, changing shots.
Here's Randall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
That free throw good from Randall. The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. Clock is at 3. Here's Dort. Drives to the hoop. With the clock winding down, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City. They were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. And it's Robinson, that time on the assist by Brunson. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Knicks lead 9-2.
Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Brunson picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Inside, Robinson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Randall, a screen on Giddey. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. The pass to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Randall. It's rebounded by Giddey. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Down low. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish with contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Robinson. Basket good. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outside for Robinson. Goes up on the wing. It's a tie game in New York. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
The Thunder, 11.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding the pieces who should get them where they want to go.
Williams against Randall. Left side Williams lays it up off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside for Randall. Anunoby with the screen for Randall. Outside Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. OG Anunoby, number 1. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here we are watching Jalen Williams threat. There's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
Here's Randall. Passes it to Achua. Out to Brunson. Lets it fly from 18. And it's good for 2.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
To the paint, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. Last season, he played outstanding, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just non-stop. Giddey against Brunson. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
Now, we're used to seeing Giddey give up the ball on actions like that. Nice to see him get a little greedy.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
Timeout, Knicks. Feel that rhythm, fans? Here's your Knicks breaker dance crew. Let's go, fans. Make some noise once again for your Knicks breaker dance crew. Show them some love.
You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
To the middle, here's Holmgren. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Anunoby kicks to Achua. They set the pick. Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Holmgren. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 9 to the inside. Achua.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Randle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. A dunk by Achua.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Thunder lead 27-20.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up. And since we've got a moment, let's go to social media. And that is...
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Mark Dagnall is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Wallace. Wiggins is out there with Williams, and it's Micic in at the point. There's a screen by Robinson. Grimes passes to Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and a direct cut to the basket.
You know, Brent, most nights we see Grimes expend a ton of energy out there. It is terrific.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot of different things, and he's got to provide that pop on the perimeter. And then he often draws the hardest defensive assignment at the other end. So this guy is becoming more complete.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Grimes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grimes has got his first 2 points.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Here's Joe. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wallace against Hart. Here's McBride. No scoring in this one. Robinson misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Grimes passes to Hart. Here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And then Robinson slams it in.
Sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Higgins outside. The pass to Joe. Back to Wiggins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Grimes. Robinson down low. He's against Williams. Bucket is good. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Joe. Scoreless thus far. Williams has a screen for Wiggins. Inside. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Wiggins.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Now, obviously, they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. A lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
Here's Wallace. The Knicks pull it in. 1:16 left to play in the third. And Hart has it in the corner. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Robinson.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
There's a screen by Williams. Micic, the pass to Joe. Wallace outside. Passes to Joe. Lets it go. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside for Robinson. Now here's Hunt. He's guarded closely. Here's Hartenstein. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, team on his mind first. Hart not hesitating to give that ball up.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Out to Wallace. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Banked in off the glass. Wiggins has got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well,
the previous play is under review.
We're going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Precious Achiuwa. Julius Randle is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Dort making his impact, and that's the end we expected from defensively.
Here's Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Randle a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Williams with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's the pick. Back to Achiuwa. Some nice passing by New York here. A 3 for DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Oklahoma City shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Williams dishes to Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
The feed to Randle, taken away by Williams. quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Holmgren. Williams with the ball. Pass to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall with the block.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. After Brunson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Knicks trail by 7. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Handle a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson, good.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And that one is good.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Now the pass to Achua. He kicks to Randall. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Williams has a screen for Dort. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson finds Anunoby. Randall a screen on Dort. Anunoby passes to Brunson. To the paint, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Brunson, a nice feed. That's just good offense.
Holmgren wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now DiVincenzo. That's the good. And now it's only a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. So it's Oklahoma City picking
42.
Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage. And nothing quite like opening night in the NBA. Clark, how nervous are some of the first-time players and coaches right now?
I think first-timers are certainly nervous. The butterflies are flying around. You just have to make sure they fly in formation. Nonetheless, when you have your first taste of being an NBA player or coach, it's a special night because you only can do a first thing one time.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That one goes in.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Murray scanning the floor. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Robinson, a screen on Porter. Takes a 3. Brunson misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
But, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Anunoby. Into the lane. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got his second bucket on the night.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Here's Murray. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Brunson, rejected by Jokic. To the middle. Randall with a steal. Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Down low. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside. Randle, the pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
8-4. Outside Murray. And that one drops.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Robinson, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Anunoby's got 7 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Murray for 3. 1:42 left in the first. Back to Porter. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Caldwell Pope against Brunson. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
DiVincenzo, pass to Anunoby. To the inside. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. Lets the three fly. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
From deep, Jokic, cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. 9 points in the game.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Brunson against Murray. Here's Gordon. They shoot again. Can't get the layup. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Knicks out. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Third in rebounding, third in opponent field goal percentage, and they came in third in terms of second chance points. They did a great job chasing after shots and playing aggressively on the offensive glass to make the most of every possession.
And as you said, a great year for them on the glass. They battled down low. Now here's Brunson. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Good on the shot.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
ACL injuries are always a scary thing in this league, Clark. It sidelined Jamal Murray for a full 18 months.
So tough for a player to lose that kind of time, B.A., but Murray really is a tough guy. And he focused on his recovery and was able to make a strong return to the court.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Knicks. The 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
They have no answers defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Out to the right wing. Randall, pass to Robinson. And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Still without a bucket. Outside for Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll He'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Here's Caldwell Pope. Sinks the tray. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Very effective in spacing the floor. Tavius Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Robinson, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Brunson. Soft touch goes from Brunson. And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core. And with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Robinson. Randall outside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Caldwell Pope in his last outing with 12 points. And it's Jokic missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Brunson. Randall, a screen on Porter. Anunoby on the take. Randall right side. Outside Brunson.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Driving in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And, you know, really, when you look at it, Murray is quite crafty at getting contact on his drive. I like his fearlessness going to the hole.
And Murray drops them both.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Robinson, a screen on Murray. Here's DiVincenzo, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Funky finish by DiVincenzo there, using the floater as a way to neutralize the shot blocker.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. And again, Denver no good. The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Knicks up 4. Well, now, Mint, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Well, look here now at New York. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we...
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Well, you appreciate their efficiency.
That's it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Christian Brown, Jackson out there with Ignaji, and it's Strother in at the 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, leaping up high, Jackson sees his moment and seizes it.
You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
Shots good by Hart.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
34-27.
Jackson surveying the D. Takes it inside, and the shot goes. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Here's McBride. Pass to Achua. Achua with a screen. Here's Grimes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And what separates the Nuggets on offense is their efficiency, Clark.
You're right on it, B.A. You rarely see them take bad shots. I mean, they are a well-oiled offensive machine, adamant about getting quality shots on a consistent basis.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
For a t-shirt call. Making a move that
All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
And finally getting to full strength last season, the Nuggets showing how great they can be, Grant.
Well, the franchise's first ever championship, B.A. And you look at all their top players just entering their primes. Plenty of runway left ahead of them.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do.
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. New York has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Achua with a screen on Jackson. McBride passes to Achua. Lays it up and banks it in. And now an 11-point New York lead.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
30.
Jackson outside. For 3. And another miss by Denver.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, he'll get the dunk or the foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
2 minutes.
Hart with a screen on Jackson. McBride passes to Hart. Here's McBride. Back to Hart. Achua with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Achua. Back to Hart. Ooh, it's stolen away. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Jackson with room to fire. Jackson on the wing. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. Jackson's got 8.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Najee. Here's Chanchar. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Rowe. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Now just a 4-point New York lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
First in field goal percentage, and they cracked the top 5 for team three-point percentage. That gave them such an edge on the offensive end, forcing the defense to come out and cover them at the arc.
Hey, it's no simple task to lead the league in field goal percentage. Takes a lot of patience and a lot of restraint. So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Murray finds Caldwell Pope. Going inside. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They've led by as many as 11. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Back to Randle. 11 feet out. Anunoby can't get it to go. For 3, Gordon.
Good defensive footwork there. Randle affecting that shot.
And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more. It was made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Randle and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks with the lead. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Anunoby against Porter. Back to Robinson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now,
wow. Yeah,
come away with authority.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Brunson. It's tipped. Randle against Porter. Inside. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
DiVincenzo against Murray. Anunoby, a screen on Murray. Outside Anunoby. The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Murray. Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Big round of applause for your Knicks City Kicks. They are great.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here's Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Brunson outside. Counted from distance. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for. And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
For New York, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. DiVincenzo with it. Checked by Murray. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Gordon down low. Anunoby covering. DiVincenzo against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
B.I., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
The Nuggets trail. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the arm.
That one drops. He ties it up.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
There's a screen. Here's Brunson. Ooh, plenty of contact on. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
At the line, 2 shots.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive. Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top of those makes.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Brunson. Outside, Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Brunson against Caldwell Pope. Anunoby, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. Porter with the steal. Brunson against Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Porter to take the lead. Second chance shot. And it's good.
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Randall on the screen. DiVincenzo pass to Randall. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Well, this young kid is fun. Randall proving that the moment, not too big for him.
Inside. Here's Jokic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
Here comes the Knicks City Extras, everyone. Get loud for them. All right, fans, stand up and get loud.
throw drops for Jokic.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're behind by 3. There's 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
So a close game sees Denver taking. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
We'd like to thank you for coming out and
And for the Thunder, in it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, down low.
Well, there may be a lot of games ahead,
but game 1 of the regular season is always a little extra special, Grant.
Yeah, no question about it. This is a game everyone looks forward to start the season off on the right foot. I can't tell you how huge it is for a team's confidence to get a win on opening night, but it's definitely one everyone is looking forward to.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Now with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Outside, Williams. It's stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with the rebound. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Nails it from 3.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Many people were disappointed that Chet Holmgren lost his rookie year to injury, Brent.
Well, none more so than Chet Holmgren, who's an incredible competitor. But all of the talk is the anticipation around him coming back more well-built, more skilled, and ready for the league in what it has to offer a big man.
On target from range.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Porter with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a 3. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch. They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
For Denver, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander against Caldwell Pope. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. 1 to the line for 1. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now here's Holmgren. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Jokic showing off the defensive work there, outstanding and staying in the face of his man.
Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, B.A., you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a guy who becomes the 2-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
Count it.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray drives in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Williams against Gordon. Williams passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Murray. And he gets it to go. Murray's got 6 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Here's Giddey. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I like this for Giddey, making intelligent calls for help to get himself open.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. That one goes. Count it. He's got 7.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
Yeah, guarding Jokic is pretty much a guessing game. He's so unpredictable as a player.
Pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
Holmgren with a screen on Gordon. To the paint. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Here's Murray. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Williams against Gordon. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Here's Murray. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
shrewd defense there by KCP, using solid footwork to stay on the shooter.
Back to Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 4-point game. And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them. B.A., when are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. Curious about when that time is.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Williams' shot is good.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Rejected by Holmgren. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter with a screen on Giddey. Here's Caldwell Pope. And that one is hammered home.
Used the speed and got to the lane to convert. KCP saw a sliver of daylight, and he took it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Caldwell Pope from deep. Holmgren. Gordon pulls it in for Denver. They've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Murray. He takes it in to the inside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now a 4-point Denver lead. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Gordon. And it's Williams off the drive. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmgren's got 8 here in this quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Dort. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top, up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello. Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
Looking at the Nuggets. Game 2 will be at the crib, at home, but not tonight.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
On the court for Denver, we've got Zeke Naji. Jackson out there with Christian Brown. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard position. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. With the drive. And the shot's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Denver in the lead. Jackson outside. They set the pick. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Shooting for Denver, Flacco Cha-Cha. At the line for 1.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Here's Strother. Pass to Chanchar. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. Naji, good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
It's picked off. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Joe. Williams with the screen. And the basket by Joe. Joe's got his first basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Jackson driving in, and he makes it on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's blocked. Tries to keep it alive, and they get it back. Williams passes to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. In transition, here they come. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. B.A.?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie.
First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Strother. He's scoreless. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
When you think about beautiful basketball, Brent, look no further than these Denver Nuggets.
No doubt about it, B.A. It's like a symphony out there with this ball club. Just the ball movement, the player movement, the guy's willingness to sacrifice the first shot to get the better shot. And Jokic is the conductor.
From behind the arc. Chanchar with a rebound. 1:43 left in the third. Here's Naji, and he goes in for the dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Joe. Williams with the screen. Drives to the hoop. Joe misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Inside. Here's Naji, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here's Joe. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And that one's good. Strother.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Joe to halt the run. It's rebounded by Naji.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Down low. Here's Brown, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got his second basket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Wallace. Back to Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Jackson surveying the D. Gets it off. No good. misses at the buzzer. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter ahead by a... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And here's Jokic outside. They get it back outside Murray. Porter with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Murray, 6 on the shot clock. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon with the nasty dunk.
And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And it's Holmgren missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Caldwell Pope with a drive. Here's Porter. They kick it out to Murray. Porter against Williams. Murray, a screen on Williams. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a three. Oh, Jokic with the triple.
Yeah, don't leave Jokic alone in the corner. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Gordon against Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good from outside. The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First 2 fouls.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
He's really valuing every possession. That's just his first turnover of the game.
Caldwell Pope against Giddey. Gordon with a screen on Giddey. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Caldwell Pope. Here's Holmgren. Will it go? That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. To the middle. Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Gordon against Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Giddey passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's Murray over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Williams a screen on Caldwell Pope. Giddey passes to Williams. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Gordon. Now here's Jokic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. good performance for the Nuggets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Takes it inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander able to get into the seam and the crack quite quickly and puts pressure on the defense.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for your Thunder.
And so he hits both. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
12 seconds left in the final quarter.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Jokic comes up empty down low.
Practically a block. Good, strong.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
For tonight's game, we hope you have a safe.
Bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Julius Randle is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Dort. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Dort. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Timberwolves, that's for sure. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. It's tipped. Holmgren with the steal. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
This is it to Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Here's Achiuwa. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around to the middle. Williams gets the bucket.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Handle a screen on Giddey. Brunson off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Sinks the three-pointer.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Anunoby against Williams. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they get it in the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, you see that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. The shot's good from Achiuwa.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
DiVincenzo passes to Randle. It's stolen by Dort. Here's the break. Jumps up. And then Williams slams it in.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Randle with a screen for DiVincenzo from about 19 feet. And another turnover here by New York.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. He was around 31 points a game last year, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Buries the long-range jumper. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Boy, the young fella knocking down the 3 to answer on the other end. Wow, go ahead, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Brunson goes in. Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
In time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's the screen. Pass to Achua. And here's Brunson. Giddey defending. Here's Achua. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature. But his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds. But I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. Oh, goodness.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, trailing by 10. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting the 2 out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in, but
but I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success, so I've got an open mind.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Williams, a screen on Anunoby. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Back to Brunson. Dishes to Randall. New York moving the ball around. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Williams for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That one good for 2.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Driving to the basket. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Holmgren in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. He gets that one. Holmgren's got 12.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. That sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Yeah, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Joe. Inside. Wiggins, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 2.
Here's Wallace. There's the pass to Williams. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
He got it up. No good that time. And we finished one half of basketball. New York ahead, leading by 14. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Come one, come all.
You know, right now for the Thunder, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for.
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What stands out to me?
And that concludes.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Josh Hart out there with Hartenstein, and it's Robinson, and it's McBride in at the point guard position.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Wiggins surveying the floor. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Here's Micic. Nothing on the board. Robinson pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Wiggins out to Wallace. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the shot goes in.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. McBride passes to Robinson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Robinson's got his second basket of the night. The kick out to Williams. Here's Joe. Back to Williams. On the wing, Wiggins. Williams sends a screen for Wiggins. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. The Knicks leading by 14 to the inside. Hart, that's good.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
McBride passes to Hartenstein. Here's Robinson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Jammy's checked in for the Thunder. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
Zhang, a screen. Here's Joe. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Grimes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Thunder in 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
2 minutes remaining.
A steal.
2 minutes.
Hard against Williams. Here's Grimes to the left wing. McBride passes to Hartenstein. And that one is hammered home.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Williams has a screen for Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hart kicks to Robinson. From the arc. McBride's shot is off. Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Williams passes to Joe. Back to Williams. And here's the fast break. Here's Hart. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Hart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Shot to stop the run. Here's Williams. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Clock at 6. Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, good awareness right there from Holmgren. Making sure to get off a great look in time.
Back to Achua. Holmgren with the steal. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
And so it's New York finishing the quarter up by a whopper. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Randall. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Williams.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Williams. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to Anunoby. New York needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Randall against Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Anunoby a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Anunoby, good.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here's Brunson. That's 3 off the mark. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the feed to Williams. Holmgren in the corner. Dort with a screen for Holmgren. And that one, good. Holmgren's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Here's Brunson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Passes it to Giddey. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale boost.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren. Inodor's looking at Precious Achiuwa. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achiuwa might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Here's Brunson. That one falls.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
There's such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a...
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Thank you one and all for...
I'm Kevin Harlan with... And even though we're in the very early part of the season, Doris, you can already feel some teams distancing themselves from others.
Yeah, Kevin, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, obviously, but there are some squads you can tell. They look like they're going to be strong competitors for the title. They are on point early.
So the New York starting five. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. 4 on the clock. Murray, good.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Out to Brunson. Here's Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Randall outside. And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players. Guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Murray. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Here's Murray. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got 7 points.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Robinson, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Brunson goes in.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, really good effort on defense from Jalen Brunson, really making it hard on his man to try to score.
It's Randall with the drive. Pass to Anunoby. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Nuggets have gone 3. Wow, hammering it in.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Anunoby. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Robinson.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
Murray against Brunson. Murray, good.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Brunson. Here's Robinson on the wing. Anunoby. The shot's good.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Here's Murray with the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Down low, DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one. Allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
DiVincenzo against Murray. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Porter with the screen for Murray. Gordon kicks to Porter. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Jokic. Shoots from the elbow. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Brunson. He dishes it to Randall. Out to Brunson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Beyond the arc. Randall no good. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Murray sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets ahead, leading by just 2. The second quarter coming. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Here's Murray. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly you need star players to win in the NBA, but so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Brunson, here we go. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the middle. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Brunson. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for New York. Murray against DiVincenzo. And there's the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Randall a screen on Caldwell Pope. Randall passes to Anunoby. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Looking now at the numbers for Nikola Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 12 rebounds and 10 assists. and he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
OG Anunoby. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Jokic outside.
Well, there's a hustle about Mitchell Robinson. He is so good defensively because he works his tail off.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson. Coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the three anyway.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
DiVincenzo with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Caldwell Pope against Brunson. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive and the powerful one-handed slam.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside for Robinson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Caldwell Pope against Brunson. Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. Can't cash in from close range.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And he drives in. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Caldwell Pope outside. Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Fires from way outside. The Knicks pull it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. And pushing it up, here's Denver, and there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Ball going up court, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Randall outside. The pass to Robinson. 4 seconds left. Misses the layup. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 3. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome back.
Their defense is about as soft as hush puppies, giving the offense buffet all they can eat.
Speaking of now taking a closer look. And that about wraps it up.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And New York, looking at who they've got Hartenstein. Achua is out there with Hart. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. The Nuggets leading by 3. Jackson with it. Hart covering. Jackson misses. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. Them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So the wing on the left. Now, here's Achua. Still yet to score. McBride passes to Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Jackson looking it over. Driving the lane, and it's in there.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Here's McBride. Achua, the pass to McBride. Good on the triple. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Jackson passes to Brown. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. And they're running. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Grimes, and it's blocked. Here's Brown. Defended by Hart. Pass to Strother. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. He has yet to score.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jackson down low. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trail by 5. Hart with it. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Hart's got his first points of the game. Outside Jackson. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
McBride passes to Achua. Here's Grimes. Takes it off the glass. Grimes has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Jackson, and the layup falls.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Grimes. Hartenstein.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
He's off on that one. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Achua. And Hart has it in the corner. And the pass to McBride. Jackson against Hart. Deflects the pass. Here's Najee. And he gets it to go. Najee's got his third basket of the night.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Here's Hartenstein. Count it, good.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
Your
Nuggets ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here, one of the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Robinson misses. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Jokic with his screen on DiVincenzo. Murray finds Jokic outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Brunson against Murray. Brunson, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the shot is good.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Caldwell Pope outside. To the inside. Jokic. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Gordon against Randall. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Murray against DiVincenzo. The kick out to Porter. Fires at the elbow. And he knocks down the jumper.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Randall passes to Robinson. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Caldwell Pope outside. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
And here's Brunson outside. That shot missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Porter dishes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Randall no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one.
Denver leading by 7. Murray outside. Going inside. And he's easy 2 points on the layup. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Back to Robinson. In low. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Here's Caldwell Pope. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Robinson a screen on Gordon. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
Inside, got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson. And here is DiVincenzo. And he's way off from outside. So the Nuggets win it. It was a fantastic. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up for
Knicks 50.
Bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Mark, the assist numbers from these teams, just wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the small forward position.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Gets a very good look and converts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jokic the screen. Porter from outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Porter against Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. And it's Dort off the drive. Holmgren. No good. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's Holmgren missing. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Jokic. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Porter with a screen on Giddey. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
Porter with a screen on Giddey. Outside Porter. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from that.
From deep, Holmgren drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Murray deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Holmgren. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Porter with a screen on Giddey. Here's Murray. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Murray passes to Gordon. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Let's give it up for your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And Murray launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 11. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. And it's Porter in at the 3, small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Williams against Gordon. Dort left side. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Back to Holmgren. Outside for Dort. 4 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Pass to Dort. Williams, a screen on Porter. Williams with it. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And they made their way into the top 5 in team offense also. They ran a perfect system for the talent they had in place.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. Here's Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are still developing, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure. Brian?
Oh, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie. Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, B.A., at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
Porter from outside. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. And Giddey has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea driving it with a purpose.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Williams passes to Giddey to the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
2 minutes
outside, Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes.
Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Screen by Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks it from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points. Murray against Giddey. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Giddey. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Nuggets.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Over to the wing. Jokic finds Porter. Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over the mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Look at SGA, so adept in traffic.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic. He's got 9.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Lets it go from the wing. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by.
Looking at the Nuggets. Next game is their first chance to get a road win in the new fresh season. I'm expecting them to bring some fire.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Thunder.
They built a nice lead. I like their rhythm.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the Thunder. And it's Wallace in at the 3. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
Here's Joe. Pass to Wallace. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Off target from outside. And Denver shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. Here's Strawler. Pass to Najee. Over Williams. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Second, the Nuggets.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading the basket.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Here's Jackson. There's the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had.
And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, B.A., but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
Here's Joe. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Williams a screen on Jackson. Defended by Jackson. Williams in the post. Pass to Joe. Second shot opportunity. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Here's Wiggins. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Brown's shot is good. Brown's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Joe. Inside. Here's Williams. Williams with the screen. Joe, pass to Williams. Count that bucket. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Jackson surveying the D. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wiggins. Soft touch off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Jackson. Defensive foul.
And Jackson's speed and basketball IQ really stand out. An experienced veteran with a versatile skill set.
Here's Wallace. No points so far. Wiggins outside to the middle. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Chan. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter ahead by a... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery. And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Gordon against Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the lot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under review.
But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Giddey. Here's Murray. And that one good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Caldwell Pope. Giddey passes to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Here's Dort. Tries again. The kick out to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Williams on the wing. And there's a pick. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Back to Holmgren. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Here's Murray. Back to Jokic. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Murray, and stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
Hey, Murray's reputation and profile is that of a scorer. I mean, that's what he is, but he's also showing you that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Porter. Dort defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Porter hits them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Williams against Gordon. Williams into the lane. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Giddey. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Holmgren against Jokic. Shoots over Holmgren. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
Now Dort. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Inside, Williams. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Holmgren with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Puts up a deep 3. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really...
Thank you, everyone, for making it out and supporting your